finally, this is very important information right now. Please pay attention.
So when I fly, it's like my right hand is like that, but left hand is only like this, chilling.
We have to beat him to get first place.
Yeah, but I saw he's flying yesterday. It was okay.
Okay.
Fast DVR ever or something like that.
Like you do.
Yeah.
You do this every time to the community.
Yeah, so can you see the gate when I fly? And he said no. So I thought I'm old. I thought that's what I thought.
He's 19, by the way.
Yeah, but I thought I felt happy a little bit.
I forgot the word, bloody word.
Good. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you gonna win him?
Huh? Are you
gonna win him?
Beat him?
Yes.
I mean, if it's 5-inch, yeah, sure. But I don't know how this race works.
No. I mean now.
Now?
Now, tomorrow, today and tomorrow.
We'll try it for sure. We'll try.
For sure?
Yeah, we will try it.
Okay. MinJae, what do you think? Are you gonna beat Sally?
Maybe, yes. We have to beat him to get first place.
Yeah, but I saw he's flying yesterday. It was okay.
Okay.
It was okay because I saw he crashed like several times yesterday.
Did you crash yesterday?
Sally.
I guess no.
Sally.
You didn't crash. No.
But we had some
one time.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the track?
Yeah, I mean, but I never expected that I should fly like such a low throttle.
Low throttle? It's like 50%.
To save
less. Actually less. Like you said, I'm flying like 20% to save battery.
Really? To save battery.
Yeah.
But you know, other pilots said that they saw how you kind of feel the voltage of the battery and slow down a bit when it goes down. So they really saw this. And this is incredible. So you feel this?
Yeah, because like I have voltage and then I always like try to make less throttle as much possible. So try to save the battery so we can fly. Like I don't know, but like I really don't have any confidence about this race. Like we literally just practice like full throttle in Korea.
Why can't you use it now? Why don't you use it now?
Full throttle?
Yes.
Otherwise you cannot make enough laps.
So how many laps can you do on one LiPo?
I mean like
5, 7?
I do something like that, but I need to check every time when I'm flying because like when the props are slightly bent,
yes,
then it also makes the change.
Yeah.
Like less laps. So, and I need to see it tomorrow or today. So
tomorrow.
The most important thing is like no midair with somebody.
Yes, no midair, no any crashes.
Yeah.
And it's single elimination from these days.
Yes,
from
but
now on.
I saw there's a 4 race today, right?
Yes, 4 groups, like groups. It was during the practice.
So total 16 pilots, right? Total 16 teams.
16
so does 2 teams go up?
Yes, from
each
one
race?
group, each race, 2 groups go up, and you are in the first group. Mm-hmm. Do you know your the other teams from your group?
Yeah, Apex.
Yes, Aspen. And the Russian team.
Yeah.
So
who's Apex?
Apex, Atakan, and
yeah. I think it's easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No problem. Hope so.
So, do you like Russia? How do you find Russia?
Good.
How do you like the weather?
Weather?
Yes.
It's actually like pretty similar to Korea. So, because Korea is also really cold in winter. So, I thought it's gonna be way colder in Russia, but it was actually okay.
So you're kind of used to flying in this temperature, so it's no surprise for you.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same in Korea right now.
Really?
Yeah.
So you practiced like some time with this weather?
Yeah. Pretty much all day. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so actually, I asked guys to bring their parents with them because I'd like to kind of showcase their contributions to the brilliant careers, but unfortunately I can't talk to them, so I'm going to ask the questions that were supposed to your parents to you. So we all know how much they contribute to your support, to your victories, so probably you could tell us about your childhood. We just want to know how to raise the champion, because right now in Russia there are many very young pilots, and by very young I mean 6, 7, 8 years old, and they're quite promising, so probably there is some advices how to become a champion.
So me first, or?
Yes. He's too young.
So I started drone racing in 2016.
When 2016?
2016, when I was 12 years old.
12,
yeah.
Okay.
So I watched in YouTube about drone racing. There was a video that racing in like forest or something like that.
Who was the pilot?
I don't remember. So, but it was something like, do you know Charpu?
Yes, I know, yes.
Yes, it was something like that, old school pilots. So
great.
First time I saw that, and in YouTube, and I talked to my parents that I want to try it, and then they surely agreed, and that's how I started.
Agreed, so they're supportive from the first day.
Yeah, but I was flying RC helicopters since when I was like 3 years old. Yes.
We watched you doing this, and this is incredible.
Yeah.
So you watched them in, line of sight?
Line of sight, yes.
Really?
So the helicopter size is like 2 meters. And my dad used to like fly those helicopters as a hobby, and like when I was just a kid, when I was young, I just like went to the field with him, and then I just like started to fly helicopters like till like 2016, and in 2016 I started flying FPV drone.
Drone racing drove you crazy.
Yeah, but these days I'm trying to like flying RC helicopters again, so. It's a lot of stuff to do.
Is it hard?
It's way harder.
Between drone racing and helicopters.
Yeah, but I feel like it's way harder than drone racing.
Harder?
Harder, yeah.
Sully said that he finds drone racing more interesting than RC helicopters.
He used to fly RC helicopters?
No, but his dad did this too as a hobby many years ago. So, but with little plastic helicopters.
Yeah.
That are easy to
fly.
break. No, to break. To break, actually, not to fly, to break. So that's why. So how many hours did you fly when you was 12? Drones? Did you fly drones when you
When I was start?
Yes.
So.
Was it like 20 hours a day from the very beginning?
No, it was only like maybe like 4 hours a day. Maybe. So I remember...
That's a lot still.
But I remember I started in maybe like January 2nd or something like that in 2016. And I heard there was a race in January like 28th. So end of January. So I made a goal as soon as I started FPV drone racing. I got to win that race that happening on January, end of January.
From day one, so...
From the day one.
It was about winning.
Yeah, so I practiced.
Seriously, did you win?
Yeah, I won. So there was 80 pilots who already flew like...
80 pilots?
80 pilots.
That's a lot.
And then they were actually flew like 2 years. And I flew like 20 days maybe.
Yeah.
And I won. So I thought, oh, this is my thing. I gotta do it. So since
seriously?
Then, yeah.
What was the race? Do you have the DVR from that race?
Yeah, I do.
Really? Can you share with us a little
right
later?
Now?
No. Later.
Later?
We just added to these interview.
Yeah, I do have that
That's
video,
incredible.
and then since then I just practice like really hard about FPV racing. And I don't know if you remember, but in 2016 in March there was a like Dubai World Drone Prix.
Yes.
So I went there, but I crashed on the racing, but I won the freestyle in Dubai World Drone Prix. And since then I tried to like join a lot of international races.
I remember some race in Korea that you won, probably No, it was like in summer. I remember this race, and the Korean newspapers called you a drone racing genius already.
In 2016?
Yes, it was. Yes, probably 17, but I guess in 2016.
Yeah, there was so many races, but but there was a lot of international racing in Korea also.
Do you know the exact quantity of your victories?
Victories?
Yes.
The biggest race?
No, just every race. No? Okay, biggest races.
Biggest races? You know, DRL. DRL, for sure.
Internationals.
I mean, yeah, I won maybe like all the races.
All the races. Poor guys, poor DRL guys.
But I never had the winning in DRL. So, but in DRL, like you can only join when you get adults.
Yes.
Over 18 or 19.
Yes, 18.
So I couldn't join, and then last year I joined, and I had a really big race with Halo Walker, who's joined this race as well. So and I won. Then I got all the titles from drone racing.
So what's next?
No, this one.
This one.
Yeah.
So you're gonna win this.
And we will try.
You was a bit hesitant at the beginning of the interview, and now you are absolutely sure. So this
not really sure. Like this race, I feel like it's not all about the skills. It's
about strategy, yes.
It's all about like how you're managing the batteries well, and how you calculate the batteries well, about like how you spend the battery to do laps.
And this is too about the skill, don't you think? So like the right feeling of the battery, like your interactions with quadcopter and you as a pilot.
Yeah, but I feel like flying 5-inch, the small drone, is like way harder because like this drone, we fly super slow. So it's like you can see everything so well. Like, so you can fly tighter and then it's much easier flying slow, but I feel like it's more important about like how you're managing the batteries. During the race, because you have to charge it, not fully charge, and you have to calculate how many voltage it is, and then like you need to check how many laps you can make with that voltage, something like that. So I think this race is harder.
MinJae, what do you think about this race? Are you gonna win it? You will try.
Yes.
Yes. By the way, congrats again. I just want to say it again. Congratulations to you about the DCL.
Yeah.
So he's a champion. Did you become a champion in DCL?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think about this race?
This race is a little special because I've never seen like this race, We can use full throttle because we need to save battery. So it's gonna be interesting.
Have you ever flown such big quads? It's 7-inch.
Yes, DCL in 2018.
When you were a little boy. Yeah. So
yes.
Tell us about your career. When did you start it?
I started drone since maybe 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
See? He's more talented, probably.
Yeah.
And my mom was toy drone teacher in school. So
That explains
I got
everything.
interested in drone. So I searched drone on YouTube and I saw his video.
Really?
On YouTube.
Really?
I don't know.
Do you remember what was the video?
It was Korea competition in Busan.
So this, yes, the same race when they called you the drone racing genius.
Yeah.
Right.
But there was a lot of international pilot, in there.
How many? They
I don't
say
know,
like
it was
40, 50.
Something like that. But yeah, it was like one of the biggest racing that happening in Korea. That one.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
So you weren't acquainted until what time? When did you got acquainted to each other?
Maybe like we didn't know each other that much, like when we started racing. But I think we actually started to work before when we were doing DCL together.
Oh, okay.
Maybe in 2018.
So MinChan is your inspiration.
Yeah, right.
So this is the guy who drove you crazy about drone racing.
Yeah, I think so.
So how much time do you practice every day?
Usually I practice a whole day or 5 hours. It depends on my
School schedule?
yes and study. So
How much time do you practice a day?
Me?
Yes.
Like these days, like I didn't do that much because weather wasn't good. But there was a race in US, like multi-GP IO.
Yeah.
Maybe in 2022, I think. But for that race, I wanted to win so bad. So no joke, but I went to field 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. 12 hours. And so I built a track and then practiced whole day, something like that, and went to the race.
For how much time did you practice, like from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m., like 12 hours a day?
Yeah, but like
For a month or so?
for like a few weeks, and then I think I made a video in YouTube that I made a vlog video.
Oh yes, we discussed with Sally this exact video.
Yeah, and then like maybe I started flying at 7 a.m. to like 5 p.m. or something like that. So it's still like a lot. So yeah, I used to practice like that whole day, every day. Because when I was in high school, the COVID happened.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to school.
Yeah. So you have the opportunity to practice,
so I practice
like as much as you want to. Yeah, every day. Great. So this field on your videos, is it yours?
Yeah, I feel.
So it's yours? Like this
No.
ground is
not
free or what?
Yeah, so I asked to my city and then they let me use it, but it was like not that clean field at all. It was just like next to a river, but there was a lot of grass or something like that, and the ground wasn't flat at all. So I had to clean all the field, and I started to use it since like 2017.
Okay.
But the field is really close to my house, so good.
How close? It's like 10 minutes by car?
5 minutes.
By car?
Yeah.
Okay. So what about your field? Is it yours?
No, I rented
Okay.
for a year, and it takes maybe 15 minutes by car. Yeah, it's close to my house.
You know, everybody knows that Asian pilots are actually the best. So, okay. What's the secret sauce?
About
Because
Asian?
every Asians, like Korean are the best, no any doubt. Like, but also Singaporeans, Chinese pilots are the best. Japanese pilots also much faster than Americans. Probably not as fast as European pilots, but still. So, what's the secret sauce?
I think we practice much harder.
I know European pilots who has their own fields when they can, and it's like 2 minutes from their door, like not by car. They just leave their house, and here it is, a big field where they can practice.
Pavelas.
Pavelas, Racer 250, the same.
Yeah.
Thunder the same. I don't know about Trinks, but I know that he does have his own field, so they do the same.
Yeah, but if I had a field something like that in my house, like I would practice whole day. Like
24 hours
when I
a
go
day.
to
What about sleep?
like I mean I would sleep, but when I go to like if I need to go to school or something like that, I would practice before I go to school. but I cannot because I don't have a field in my house. But I mean I don't understand why they are not practicing at all.
What's the secret? So the practice rules.
Practice, but like I feel like the most different thing is about the parents.
See, that's why I wanted to talk to parents.
Because the Korean parents or maybe Asian parents, like if the kids try to do something better or something like that, I think parents are pushing them like really hard or something like that.
Like how? Just
Like-
could you give us some example of traditional Korean pushing?
So, for example, I don't know if it's okay to say it, but for example, for my dad, he didn't even let me crash even once when I was practicing before. He didn't let me crash at all.
How he do this?
So yeah, I mean, so I practice like that. So if
What happens if you crash? What happened if you would crash?
I mean, like then I cannot fly or something like that.
For how many time?
But
like for a day? For
Sure,
a week?
sure.
Really?
For a day or something like that.
Really?
Yeah,
That's harsh.
Yeah, so maybe in 2017 to like 2018. So if I went to field, like I didn't crash at all. If I fly like 50 packs and 0 crash, something like that, because like I wanted to get
packs,
better,
okay.
and then I think even him for saying like his parents supports and pushing him, and I think that's the most important thing about Asian parents and in other countries.
So how many years do you fly? From 6 years old, like 9 years? 9 years in drone racing.
Not much, maybe.
No, he flew for 6 years.
Yeah.
몇 년도에 시작했지?
18년도.
So he started flying in 2018.
18, okay. So are you gonna one day win MinChan?
I hope so, but it's very hard, I think. Yeah.
Do you think he is able to?
Yeah, for sure. Because
Is he better?
I think it depends on the track. I think.
No.
Yes.
Could he win you consistently? No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so. I just make a mistake a lot, then MinChan. So yeah.
But you will learn how not to make mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, but in the race is kind of different because I don't push that much in the race. Like, so if there was 100% of a pushing, then I only like push like 85% in the race, like slowing down to not crash. So it's kind of different in the race than practice. I think maybe same for everyone.
I remember watching some of your vlogs or probably interviews where you said that you crash a lot.
Yeah, when I practice.
Yes, but how it comes with your father?
No, but like
With your father
since then,
parenting practice.
so like, and maybe in like 2018, I thought if I just don't crash, that means I feel like I'm not pushing enough.
Okay.
So I told him, I think, like I feel like I'm getting confident, like, but I'm not getting faster. That's what I felt. So I told him I need to push harder, and then, I think maybe since like 2021, everyone, like till now, everyone tried to post like fast DVR ever or something like that.
Like you do.
Yeah.
You do this every time to the
yes.
community.
Yeah, so I want to challenge everyone. So trying trying to make the hardest track ever.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So this is intentional,
Yeah.
really. So you kind of humiliating the whole
think-
community by your tracks you fly.
Same for everyone. But so every night I fixed drone and then came to home and then sit on the computer on the Veloci drone and then go to the map to make a track for tomorrow.
Oh,
something
really?
like that.
So you use Velocidrone for this?
For making track.
You
And
practice
then-
on Velocidrone?
No, just
Then-
just draw.
Oh, okay.
So I probably spending like 1 hour every day to thinking about the hard track.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. MinJae, what about you?
Maybe same, because every time I watch his video, I just know
Like, no.
this is just best. So I want to, try to like fly
better,
faster.
faster, yeah.
Yeah. So I try to make more harder course than I tried before. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
So practice, parents, and always pushing yourself,
Yeah, but
making hard tracks.
I feel like it's all about the like remembering. I feel like because even for me, when I fly 5-inch or like try to make the video, like I cannot see the gates well.
That was my question too, because
so recently I felt that, so I asked to him as well. Can you see the gate when I fly? And he said no. So I thought I'm old. I thought that's what I thought.
He's 19, by the way.
Yeah, but I thought I'm getting older, so I can't see the gate.
Seriously.
So I asked him, and he said the same for him. So okay, age doesn't matter. So I felt happy a little bit, but when I fly, like my hands are like that because roll left, right, something like that. So very easy, and when I fly fast, can't really see the gate well.
Could you add, please? Could you add like my personal? I forgot the word, bloody word. Okay, could you do it for me? Could you add stick cam to your next video?
Stick cam.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try it.
Could you do it too, please?
Okay.
Please do it. Do you have mode 1 too?
No.
Oh no.
He's 2, and then I'm mode 1.
This is because helicopters, right? Why do you use mode 2 then?
Normally toy drones use
Yes.
all mode 2,
It's
so
default, yes,
yeah,
actually.
it's default. Yeah.
Okay, great. Are you planning to switch to mode 2?
No, but
Why?
But I think
Have you tried?
I mean, I can fly it, but I think mode 2 is better actually.
2 better. Really?
Better than mode
Could you
1.
explain it? Because I'm telling everyone that mode 1 is better.
Okay, so let me explain.
Okay, finally, this is very important information right now. Please pay attention.
So, for example, like mode 1, throttle and roll,
Yeah.
pitch,
Yes.
yaw. So, for me, like when I fly 5-inch or something like that, I fly most of the time full throttle, right?
Yes.
But also I need to control the roll together. Like, so when I fly, it's like my right hand is like that, but left hand is only like this, chilling on the left side. But right side is like that, like for real. So
Please post sitcom. Okay.
yeah, so when I do letter gate or something like that,
Okay.
because of throttle and roll, I have to control it. But but on the mode 2, you just hold throttle,
Yes.
and then you can control everything on the right side.
So it's more relaxed.
More easier to fly, because if it's throttle and then roll together, sometimes it makes so easy, like with throttle.
Interesting, because I thought it's easier if you have throttle and roll on your right hand. Are you right-handed?
Yeah.
So it's like it's easier to control because of the brain thing. That was my idea.
Yeah, maybe.
Not to split it between 2 hands, but just have it on just one.
But I thought this, roll and pitch is like really important in drone racing. So I think it'll better to have like in the one side, so you can control it super well on the only one side. But we are separated, roll and pitch, so it kind of like sometimes like it's kind of sometimes hard to control when you fly fast.
Why don't you switch then?
I mean, I'm too late.
Too late?
Like too late to switch.
Why? Do it. You will humiliate the whole community if you're as fast as you are now.
I think it's impossible.
Why?
I tried it.
Have you tried? Please try.
I tried it, but
probably next year, not this season.
I mean, I tried it, but it's really hard to switch. Like because I flew
Have
like.
you tried? Have you tried to switch to mode 1?
One time, but I just how to control it. It's just confusing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please do it.
To mode 2?
Yes.
Because I flew mode
It will
1.
push the racing further.
I flew mode 1 for like 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same on the helicopters.
Yeah.
Okay.
So very hard to change. It's not worth it. Yeah.
I actually pushed Sully to change to mode 1, but he has inverted yaw. Do you know about this? He kind of, so this is an apocryphal story about Sully. When he got his first radio, the yaw stick was inverted.
So his yaw is
yes,
reversed?
he learned to fly like this. So when he you didn't know this. So when this is a cheat. So when he turns left, I don't know, somewhere he do like this and like that.
What?
Like his sticks goes in different direction when he make a turn.
Ah, really?
Because his yaw is inverted. So when he yaw right, his quad turns to the left. When he yaw left, his quad turns to the right.
Ah.
And he flies like this from the very beginning. And I pushed him. I asked him to change to mode 1 because I thought it's faster. Because of you, Keelan, and Shane. Shane flies mode 1 too.
Who?
Shane.
Calling
FPV
Shane?
Freight. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yes, for sure. But I guess he does that because of you.
Really?
Probably, I'm not sure, but probably he told me so, I'm not sure. But everyone loves you, he too, so probably I'm not mistaken. So this is like that. Okay, how will you spend the prize money from this competition?
I mean, if we win,
If
then
you win, you
I don't know.
Sully has a car already because of droneracing, so probably.
Yeah. Did you ask to Sally, like, what is he gonna do if he win this race and get prize money?
No, not yet. But gonna ask him for sure. So.
I don't know.
What will you buy? Or what will you do with this prize money from this competition?
Maybe some spending for drones.
Oh no!
Maybe save it for the future.
For the future? For Harvard?
Huh?
For Yale?
I mean, yeah. I mean, something like that, and then.
So for education?
Yeah.
Okay, MinJae?
I think I would give it to my parents
Oh.
because they always supported me before. So, yeah, it's time to get back to my parents.
This is so nice. I guess this is really the secret sauce, the Asian sauce.
Yeah.
It's not kimchi. No, it's soy sauce. It's supportive parents. Okay, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed your staying here, your tourist experience here, the race, and probably one day you come back to Russia.
Yeah.
It's very nice to see you here. I'm very glad that you said yes when I invited you, really, and that you invited MinChan, because it was a dream for every Russian pilot to see you, of course. So,
Thank you. Thank you for having us.